Hello again. This is a video for those who want to learn a couple of tips how to install radios in cars, trucks. Again, I'm not an installer. I don't have any training in radio installation, no diploma in that field. My diploma is in a totally, let me turn the fan off, totally different field. It's just very dusty, so I had to keep the fan on here. But I do some of the installation for some years, and I know more than most people who know only how to put radios in, but I also know how to fix those things. Like I do bench repairs among other things, and very specialized custom systems. And so I'm not a radio guy, I'm not a installer. I know a couple of things how to live a life that I love. So look at those. Here is so dusty, and I got this job. So it's like any job. Sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's less fun. If you were one of those guys having sex for money, sometimes you get a very stinky person to deal with, you know. So but if it pays, you know, otherwise you may want to change the job. So most of the time it's fun. And as you can see here, dusty everywhere. When I took the panels out in order to drill something, like a plume of dust came into my face, you know. I thought I'm getting some allergies or something, because I'm starting coughing and feeling some stuff in my sinuses. Anyway, so I thought I'm going to do a very ugly installation according to the truck. At least some people have entertainment here. But look at the driving condition. Okay. Would you drive this kind of car every day? Like, look. So I'll show you how much dust settled while I was doing the work here. So that's the antenna. Usually I don't install antennas here, but in this case the mirror bracket ends up here, and this is very rigid kind of a protection system to protect the cable inside. And I thought, you know what, for this old dirty truck, it's too much to take the panels out and run the antenna cable inside. No, I'm not going to do that. So I ended up drilling a hole right here, but there was a hole right here that was leaky. That's why you see this panel, the trim is kind of a bowl, is pushed down because of so much water was pooling over years here, and the airflow moves these dust particles inside. So here was a big pile of sawdust. So I had to take this thing out. You see what's here? Whoa! So imagine what I had to do because it's still dust. So I'm trying then to put this one back, but I had to use 3 screws in order to hold it. All these things, the trims, are not holding. So it was an awful job. Even here, you see the mirror is like all dust. I thought of installing a radio here. You can do that if you like. You install radio underneath, and you have to take this housing or cowling or whatever, take it out and tap into the radio power. But I decided to go with a bracket that was already in place, and I had to run the cable. The antenna cable was going here into here to some holes into this wall. I came out here, made a harness power, and it goes together into under the carpet. It's ugly, but you know, I had enough dust, reading dust here. So I got it into the radio. Radio is connected to one of the circuits that is auxiliary, is a switching with ignition. And
Channel 3.
Yeah, so this radio, if you connect this model, if you connect one of the pins, pin number 10 to ignition, or it could be 13, no, 13 is power out, pin number 10 must be, connect to the positive, and the radio would turn on automatically. But I didn't bother to do that. Some of the customers want that, but these guys can just press the button and turn on the radio every morning when they turn the car on. And I have to put these panels back in, but I'm telling you, this is not the most pleasant job you want to do. In case you were thinking, if you were thinking to go into radio type of installation courses, classes and all that, yeah, it looks fun, it looks interesting when you see some old guys experimenting, or someone who had a job in a corporate environment and doing like the nice stuff, the cool stuff. But even those, you have to go through some manholes, tunnels and all that. It's not always fun. Just letting you know. So that's a Motorola radio installed into a very, very old truck. So what they do here, they load these piles of wood chips and sawdust, and that's a job, you know. Some people make the money this way, and little by little they contribute to the society moving ahead, step at a time. Okay, so love what you do. Today was not the best one, but I'm going out. Once I'm leaving this place, it's going to be fun. I know why, because I decided. I know what to do. Bye bye.